Everything you must know before buying a car. Top tips for your entire life. You've had these fantasies swirling in your head about buying the car of your dreams. Maybe it's a sports car, a sedan, or an SUV. Now you're ready and want to buy one, but you're not sure what to expect. You might not even know how to go about it. Like every other important decision you've made or will make in your life, buying a car is as important as deciding which university to attend, the city you live in, and the job you have. Choosing a life partner is one such decision. This type of decision shapes the course of your life and how happy you will be. The reason why buying a new car is so important is that it involves your finances. As we all know, anything that affects our finances affects our lives, our peace, and our happiness. So here are some important things you should consider before heading to that car dealership. 1. How do you want to pay for the car? It's important to determine first how you will pay for the car you want to buy. Do you have a job? Do you have a business? Maybe you have rich parents or money coming from somewhere. If you don't have an income, I'm sorry to say, but your dream of owning a car is dead on arrival. A car requires money to be maintained. You will pay for gas, licenses, and more. Your car will be a good investment if it helps you get to a job that pays you or run a business that makes you money. If you are not financially prepared for this, your joy could soon turn into a nightmare. Mistakes will happen, and the bills will surely come. 2. What do you want to use the car for? The next thing you might want to consider is the purpose of buying the car. What do you want to use the car for? You should determine the choice of the car you will purchase. If you are a banker and all you need is the comfort of going to work and coming back, then you might consider getting a sedan. On the other hand, if you are a plumber and frequently need to transport heavy metals and machinery, then you might get a pickup truck. If you are a student, you might get a small car that helps you get to school and back. Where you want to use the car should also influence your decision when considering buying a car. Let's say you live in a mountainous region where snow falls all winter. Buying a small car would be out of the question unless you take it as an extra. A person living in the mountains of Colorado would need a 4-wheel drive. With this, you can move easily in difficult areas and be able to handle the snow. 3. What is your budget? You should have your earning capacity in mind before making a decision on which car to buy. Your income and expenses should determine how much you are ready to commit to a car. Suppose you are financing your car, meaning you will be making monthly payments for your car. You should include insurance and taxes in your budget. The value of the car will determine the cost of these things. 4. Do you need a used or new car? If you travel long distances or want to have a specific type of car, then you might consider buying a new car. But if you simply need a car to go to and from school or work, then choosing a used car might be the better choice. In most cases, used cars are more economical and might have the same warranty as a new car. Dealers get these cars from sources such as clients returning leased vehicles, trade-ins with new cars from private individuals, and car rental companies. 5. What is the cost of maintenance? You might get a good deal buying the car you prefer, but the question to ask is, how much will it cost me to maintain it? Most people don't ask this question and often end up in deep financial trouble. The price might be right, but the cost to keep it on the road might not be. Maintenance could be costly, and replacement parts might be rare and expensive. Look at the cost of insurance, oil changes, and gas. Now, if you're getting value from this video so far, I want you to do something. Pause now, hit the like button, and then subscribe. Fantastic, let's continue. 6. 3 ways to own a car. 1. Pay cash for your car. For most people, this is the best way to own a car because you are correctly paying for your automobile. If you have a job and have saved enough money, you might consider paying cash for the vehicle you desire. Say you have saved $15,000 for a car. You can walk into a car dealership and make a one-time payment for a car that costs within the same range. In this case, you only pay for insurance and taxes. 2. Lease a car. Just like how we rent apartments and offices, a car can be leased. Leasing a car means that you are renting the car for a specific period. People who like to try new things and don't like to keep things for very long like this type of commitment. In this case, you agree with the dealer that you will lease the car for an agreed period. Then you will sign a contract to pay a certain amount monthly or for the entire period you will have the car. There might be other factors considered during the agreement, such as mileage limit, region of use, and wear and tear. If you exceed a certain mileage, say 2,000 miles in a month, you will pay penalties to the dealer. The agreement might also prevent you from using the car beyond a certain region. If you drive the car beyond the agreed geographical locations, you might have to pay a penalty to the dealer. There is also a problem of wear and tear. Will you be able to return the car in good condition? If you return the leased car with evident signs of wear and tear, then you will be required to pay a fine to cover the repairs. If you need to terminate the lease agreement before its expiration, you will have to pay a penalty to the dealer. You might also have a clause to purchase the car at the end of the lease period. 3. Finance a car. Financing a car works like taking a loan from a company or something of that sort. It means that you are not paying immediately for the car. In this case, you can have the entire amount financed, or you can make a down payment and have the balance financed. For example, if the cost of the car is $20,000, you can make your bank pay the dealer the amount. The amount will be distributed over a period of perhaps 5 or 6 years. You will pay these funds to the bank monthly with interest. You can also decide to make a down payment of 40%. Based on this example, you will pay $8,000 as a down payment, and then your bank will finance the remaining $12,000. 2 ways to finance a car. 1. Through a dealership. The dealership might accept to finance your car. You can also make a down payment while the remaining amount will be distributed. If at any time you cannot pay the agreed amount, the company can repossess the car from you. You can also increase or decrease the level of the car that was financed by the dealership. If you are financing a car for $25,000 and after a year you suffer a financial setback, you can talk to your dealer and have the car replaced with a vehicle for $12,000. This way, you will have your monthly rates reduced to fit your limited budget. On the other hand, you can upgrade your car. When you upgrade a car that you are financing, your monthly rates will also increase. The most important thing is to correctly evaluate your financial situation before requesting an upgrade or downgrade. You should also know that in any case, the changes will be to the advantage of the dealer. 2. Through a bank or financial institution. When you have agreed with a car dealer on the price of a car, you can make the car paid to your bank or another financial institution. It means that you have taken a loan from the bank that needs to be repaid with interest. You will negotiate with your financial institution on how to repay. You should note that the amount you will repay will be determined by the duration of the time involved. If you are getting financing for your car in 2 years, you will pay much less interest compared to when you get financing for 5 years. It is important to note that both buying a new car and a used car present both advantages and disadvantages. Asterisk advantages of buying a new car. Asterisk. 1. You are the first person to drive it. Every corner of the vehicle is clean, fresh, and smells good. 2. You don't have to worry about wear and tear for a long time. 3. You can be sure of the car's condition because you are the first to drive it. You can be certain it has never been in an accident or smoked. Asterisk disadvantages of buying a new car. Asterisk. 1. The value depreciates rapidly. As soon as you drive off the lot with a new car, the value drops. If you paid, say, $25,000, the moment you leave with the car, the value will drop to $20,000. From there, it will continue to depreciate. 2. You pay more in taxes and insurance. Asterisk advantages of buying a used car. Asterisk. 1. You buy it cheaper. 2. You pay lower fees and taxes and insurance. 3. It puts you in a better financial situation if you made a good choice. Asterisk disadvantages of buying a used car. Asterisk. 1. You might never be certain of the car's complete history. The car might have been involved in an accident or might have been smoked. Most dealers might not reveal the true condition of a used car. What do you expect? They are there for business. They want to sell the car quickly and get their money. 2. It can cause complex problems if you are not careful. You might end up with a bad car. The price might be low, but you might end up spending a fortune to resolve the problems. I remember the first time I bought a used car. I thought I had made a good deal as a beginner. I didn't do much good checking on the car's history. In the end, I spent more money repairing the car than I actually paid for it. It was a really bad experience for me. Asterisk tips on how to evaluate a used car. Asterisk. 1. Don't rush. Keep your emotions in check. Take your time to do your research and discover the car's history. 2. Don't buy it at night. Inspect the car in daylight and pay attention to any signs of wear. Check if the color is uniform at every corner or if some parts have been repainted. 3. Check the tires. 4. Check the transmission fluid. 5. Check the engine oil. 6. Check the brake fluid reservoir. 7. Check all the belts. 8. Check the antifreeze. 9. Drive the car alone. Listen for any small noises and discover why. Avoid listening to music while in the car. Avoid talking to the sales representative while in the car. 10. Spend a few dollars on a third party. Get the services of a third party to perform a diagnosis on the vehicle before payment. Here are other videos you can watch now that you've finished with this one. 13 skills everyone should master. 10 legitimate ways to make money and passive income online. How to make money online. Share your personal experience on today's topic with us. Write it in the comments and ask us any questions you may have. We will be happy to answer. Leave a comment so that we can perfect our creations. We will be happy with your simple like. But the most important thing is not to forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos.